Welcome to the Walking Dread podcast. Each and every day, we're bringing you a fresh dose of addictive horror stories, nightmares, terrifying tales, and ancient curses that will shake you to your very core. I'm Adrian.
I'm Julia.
And I'm so glad you're here with us.
I live for this spooky stuff.
I know you do. And we're so excited to have you here with us. Are you ready for another one?
Oh, absolutely.
Today, we're diving into a story called Playtime. And it's seriously messed up.
Ooh.
This one really makes you think about how getting what you wish for can have some seriously creepy consequences.
Oh.
We're talking eerie dollhouses, family drama gone wrong,
Uh,
and a sense of dread that will stick with you long after the story's over.
oh.
So imagine this. We have Sarah, a young girl stuck in a house full of constant tension and fighting. One day, she finds an old dollhouse in the attic,
Okay.
and it's a perfect replica of her own house,
Oh, wow.
even down to the tiny details,
Mhm.
like the chipped paint on the stairs.
You know, that chipped paint detail really struck me. It's like the story is giving us a little warning right from the start,
Yeah,
foreshadowing the weird stuff that's about to happen.
for sure.
There's something almost sinister about how closely the dollhouse mirrors reality.
At first, Sarah just uses the dollhouse to play out her family's arguments. It's like she's trying to understand all the chaos through the dolls.
Right.
But then, and this is where it gets really freaky,
Okay.
she discovers that she can actually control the dolls
Oh.
and change how her family acts in real life.
Wow.
It's like she's suddenly got this crazy power trip.
Exactly. There's a point where Sarah mentions this shiver that runs through her. It's not fear, though, is it? It's more like she's tapped into something way bigger
Yeah,
and darker than just playing with dolls.
absolutely.
Huh.
Sarah basically starts orchestrating her entire family.
Uh-huh.
No more fights, just smiles and perfect family moments 24/7. She creates this world where her parents are always happy
Uh-huh.
and attentive. Everything seems totally idyllic.
But is it really? Because there are all these little details that start to creep in.
Right.
The dad mentions the mom acting strange, almost like she's lost her free will.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the perfection Sarah's created isn't actually perfect at all, just deeply disturbing.
It's so unsettling. And then it gets even weirder when we hear about the mom's sing-song voice
Oh, yeah.
and the dad bringing home the wrong kind of ice cream. It's like they're slowly becoming more like dolls themselves,
Well-
losing their personalities. The more control Sarah has,
Mm-hmm.
do you think she's even aware of what she's doing to them?
I don't know. Or is she just too caught up in this idea of a perfect family?
That's the question, isn't it?
Right. Is Sarah deliberately malicious?
Mhm.
Or is this some unconscious desire for control manifesting in this terrifying way? And then you have the neighbor girl showing up,
Oh, yeah.
which really throws a wrench into everything. Suddenly there's this other kid with her own desires.
Yeah.
And she wants to mess with Sarah's carefully constructed world.
Right.
It's like the story is reminding us that true control is just an illusion.
Oh, man. The neighbor girl definitely changes things. It all comes crashing down when she reaches for the doll dad, wanting to play with Sarah's perfect family.
Yeah.
That's when Sarah screams, and the attic starts to grow around her like it's magic. And then, bam, she's trapped inside the dollhouse,
Yeah.
transformed into one of the dolls herself.
That moment where the attic changed, it's like the line between the story and reality is completely shattered. We see that a lot in horror. This idea of boundaries blurring, perceptions twisting.
Right.
Could that be what's happening to Sarah too? Has she become so consumed by the dollhouse world that she's lost her grip on what's real?
It's a terrifying thought, for sure.
Oh.
And the ending just sends chills down your spine.
Mm-hmm.
The neighbor girl, clueless about what Sarah's gone through, is totally excited to play with the dollhouse.
Oh, wow.
She's ready to create her own version of a perfect family,
Mm-hmm.
completely unaware of the price that comes with it. It leaves you wondering, what are the limits of manipulating reality, even with innocent intentions?
This whole idea of dollhouses is interesting too. They're supposed to be for kids,
Yeah.
for play, but they're also these miniature worlds, these tiny representations of something bigger. It makes you think, what happens when those worlds become too real, too controlling, and who pays the price? When the lines between fantasy and reality blur.
Whoa.
That's it.
Definitely some food for thought there. Well, folks, that's Playtime for you. Another dose of terror to fuel your nightmares. Don't forget to rate and follow the Walking Dead podcast for more tales that will keep you up at night. Until next time, sleep tight. If you dare.